was there on his first night of life. I was there when he opened his eyes. He was all legs and clumsy, and I wondered if ever he'd fly. We grew and we played together, just a boy and his dog running wild. At night he would lay at my feet, and I would wonder if ever he'd fly. I'll never forget his very first race and that wonderful feeling of pride as Dad paraded him into his box and we stood at the rails, Mom and I. We watched as he burst from the boxes, a rainbow of colors flashed by. He was 2 lengths behind as he sped round the turn, and I wanted to swear he would fly.
Away they go. Well, Hindu Flame began okay, and he crosses to the outside tonight. He went in last week, and the leader early, Riverbank Windy, but Alina Level's gone across to be quickly running second. Hindu Flame is third, Bundini the outside, then followed further back by Fawn Valley next, then Diamond Supreme. Well back in the field, Tricia Gillies and Caper Kid is last down the side. The leader, Riverbank Windy, but look at Helena Level go to him quickly now. Helena Level raced to the lead on the home turn, Riverbank Windy second, then followed by Hindu Flame, but in the straight, and it's all Helena Level. She races away to win it by 7 or 8 lengths. Hindu Flame second, third Riverbank Windy, then followed by Bundini next home, then Thorn Valley, then followed further back in the field by Caper Kid. Coming in a long way behind them there was Tricia Gillies. Number 6 is the winner. Number 6 the winner, Helena Level, and a new track record time of 31:13. So the record last race at the last meeting certainly didn't last long. We have a new track record of 31:13.
Well, Pat, Helena Level in the final last year and another big chance this year.
Yeah, I think she's got a great chance this year. She drew 8 last year, but there was no luck in running at all. And I think if she draws well again this year, she's going to run a good race again. Obviously, the box draw is going to be important, but set a track record tonight? She broke the track record, but she never held it for long. But I think the Spectre's going to be the dog to beat. He seems to be able to box well from any box, you know, and I think he's going to take a lot of beating. But if we can get a good start from the boxes with him, we'll keep him honest.
Lure on its way, set to run. Liberty Chauveau the inside. Hindu Flame off the track in 8 in this set. They're racing. Hindu Flame out wide was actually best to get going with him Dinkum Lass, but Hindu Flame clears them in front of Dinkum Lass, then followed by Bridport Etoile, Kirsty Dollar. Back through the field then Liberty Chauveau, followed by Bobby Rose and Tricia Gillies is last down the back. Hindu Flame got away by 4 or 5 lengths. Is Dinkum Lass second, Kirsty Dollar third, then followed by Bridport Etoile. Further back came Bobby Rose, Tricia Gillies and Liberty Chauveau, but on the home turn, and Hindu Flame is well clear, and he's going to bolt in. Getting up for second, Kirsty Doll. Third was Dinkum Lass. I think they filled those placings last time they met. Then Bridport Etoile, followed by Bobby Rose. Further back in the field then came Liberty Chauveau, and Tricia Gillies was one of the last in. Number 8 will be the winner. Number 8, the winner, Hindu Flame. Now number 3, Dinkum Lass has run second, 2 Kirsty Dollars third, so it's 8, 3 and 2, and the time 31:59.
Well, Alan, Hindu Flame, another courageous effort tonight.
Great effort, pleased to make it for 2 years in a row. He's just running without luck, I think, at the moment.
Very unlucky last week in the heat.
Yes, I think he sort of brought himself unstuck last week. He tried to cross in and there wasn't room for him.
Chased home a good performance tonight in Helena Level. She's obviously going to be hard to beat again next week.
She certainly will. There'll be a few hard dogs to beat next week. They're really good dogs this year.
What box would you like Hindu Flame to draw in tonight's draw?
I think the red box. I think it's a pretty good box. He doesn't seem to handle a wide box anymore.
Yeah, he's been a great dog for you over the years. What sort of position would you like to see him running through the first corner in?
Well, in front, of course. That's the only spot to be. If you're in front, they've got to go around you.
And do you see much of a chance for him if he's back behind the first 2 or 3 going through the first corner?
No, I don't think he can beat dogs going the times that these dogs are going. Like, he's not getting any younger either, so I don't think he could win it, but it's just great to be in it.
Who do you see as the main dangers to Hindu Flame going to the final?
Blazenka's Flyer and the Spectre.
Set to run now, second semi-final of the Peter Jackson Launceston Cup. Curtsy Doll, the inside runner, and they're set. And away, Curtsy Doll came out well. Tibbs Girl from the outside's out like a rocket and goes up towards the lead on settling. Carbet is third. Smoky Valley getting a lovely run between. Goes to the outside now of Curtsy Doll. Perfect Find is into the clear, but it's giving the leader 6. Then followed further back by Meg's Him Alone, and at the tail of the field down the side is Carbet. Tibbs Girl in front. Smoky Valley comes at it quickly just behind them then. At the head of the rest of them is Curtsy Doll starting to run on. They turn the corner. Tibbs Girl in front of Smoky Valley trying hard. Smoky Valley's broken down and Tibbs Girl races away to win it. Perfect Find has got up to run second. Tight for third between Meg's Him Alone and Curtsy Doll. Then followed further back by Carbet. Well back out of its ground, Scarlet Denim. And Smoky Valley, who was nearly going to win, took a tumble with 30 metres to go. Number 7 is the winner. The youngster has prevailed. Number 7, the winner, Tibbs Girl.
Well, Ted, 2 dogs in the final. Tibbs Girl, you must be impressed with the way it's kicked on in the last few weeks.
Yeah, she's improved lately, and a good box manners help her, perform at her best on this track. I think she's won 3 out of 4 here, so I couldn't be more pleased with her.
No doubt you're looking for a good box draw and an early lead.
Oh yeah, I'd love to draw near the rails with both dogs, actually, but we'll just wait and see what happens.
Now, Tibbs Girl, she's won 4 in a row, but no doubt it'll be served up at juicy odds next week.
Yeah, she'll be one of the outsiders, but while you're in there, you're a chance.
Racing the favourite Blazenka's Flyer's very slow to get going. He's trying to shoulder his way into the clear. Perfect Find is up out wide. Blazenka's Flyer, he's going sideways, but he's found the lead. But while this is going on, Perfect Find's got him on the outside, 300 to go. Now she's on. Blazenka's Flyer drew a length in front of the wide running Perfect Find, who'll keep coming. Meldar's Ace behind them making ground, then followed by Egyptian Doll. On the home turn, Blazenka's Flyer in front of Perfect Find, and then followed by Meldar's Ace. Perfect Find out wide, and on the inside, Blazenka's Flyer. Perfect Find has won it by 2 lengths to Blazenka's Flyer. Meldar's Ace was third, then Egyptian Doll. Further back in the field, Mickey Gillies, well back to Highfield Boy. Molly Special towards the tail of the field with Dashing Glider. Number 8 is the winner, Perfect Find.
Well, Pat, Perfect Find, a good effort to run second after being well back early.
Yeah, she got crowded up early. She likes to draw the outside as well. She likes it on the outside. But if she can draw the outside, I think that she's going to be very hard to beat. But I can't see anything else beating the Spectre at this stage.
Which of the 2 do you think has got the best chance, Perfect Find or Helena Level?
Well, I suppose, I don't really know. There's not much in her, but I think Helena Level probably, if she begins like she did tonight, she'll take beating, I think.
And Perfect Find, does have to be up racing close to the lead to be a winning chance on the corner?
Yeah, she'd have to be right up with the leaders, and she'll come home pretty strong.
Racing, the Spectres away only fairly. Out wide, Terry Carter beat them out. Goes up quickly, Blazenka's Flyer, and the Spectre railed through on the first corner to hit the front. Silver Platinum's running fourth, then followed further back by Fine Eagle, Meldar's Ace. At the tail of the field, Stylish Lad, and last of all, Pontiola. The Spectre got away. In second place is Blazenka's Flyer, then followed further back by Terry Carter. Silver Platinum struggling, but the Spectre's got them all off the bit and struggling on the turn. He straightens up for home, 6 in front. The time will be interesting. He bolts in, wins by 7. Blazenka's Flyer's qualified. Silver Platinum's run third. Then followed by Pontiola, who ran on well. Behind them, Fine Eagle, Terry Carter. Back in behind them, one of the last in was Stylish Lad. And another track record, you wouldn't believe it, 31.11. So he's broken the track record twice in 2 starts. 31.11, 1, 6 and 3 after the running of event number 7.
Well, Leo, the Spectre continues its brilliant run and another track record tonight.
That's right. He showed out a bit tonight. He lost his record, and a couple of races after he he picked it up again, and I'm a very happy man with it.
You must be thrilled with his recent form and looking for a good box draw, no doubt.
Oh, well, he goes well out of all boxes, really, and but of course, if you can draw the red or the pink, it's a bonus, and keep my fingers crossed, I suppose.
Classic breeding lines?
Oh yes, his brother Valedition's probably one of the best greyhounds I've ever seen race, and of course he's a very good greyhound too, the Spectre. But it's I've just bought 2 young ones, the same bloodlines, and so I've got a bit of confidence, and let's hope they'll be all right.
You're confident that if he can't get to the lead that he can still possibly run down?
Well, he's got a good finishing run, you know. He seems to go into overdrive when he comes around the home turn, and there's very few dogs can do that, you know. They just seem to have three sort of different speeds, and he seems to find a 4th one. So let's hope he's somewhere near it.
Who do you see as the main dangers?
Oh, well, they're all pretty good field this year, except probably a couple. Wouldn't think that they had much show, but the others are, you know, they're all very good greyhounds. So probably Blazinka's Flyer if he draws right, but it's hard race. They're all good.
Would you be looking to take the Spectre to the mainland?
It's hard to say. I probably will sooner or later, you know. But, yeah, I think he'd go all right on Sandown or Olympic Park. They're similar to Launceston, and probably, yeah. I'll give it a thought.
And in the meantime, there's plenty of money here, you think?
Oh, yeah. It'll be all right for the next few weeks anyway. For another month or so, there's a Hobart 1000 coming off, and who knows, might even get there.
Runners set for the Cup. The Spectre inside runner. Megsy Malone is off the track in 8th, the tote favourite. And very warm favourites. Blazinka's Flyer on the blue, and they're racing. And Blazinka's Flyer's beaten them out. He's going to lead on settling down. Our Lady Berris got the second. Select Lynch, then followed by Spit McPhee, the Spectre. Silver Platinum as well, back with Megsy Malone and Stylish Ladders last. Up to the turn they come. Blazinka's Flyer in front. The baby Our Lady Berris keeping him honest. Then followed by the Spectre. Megsy Malone is wide, and then followed by Silver Platinum. It's Blazinka's Flyer starting to surge away, and away goes the champ. Blazinka's Flyer by 5. Our Lady Berris an enormous run second. The Spectres run third. Stylish Lads made ground. Megsy Malone well back to Silver Platinum. Spit McPhee, and back there just in front of it pulling up was Megsy Malone. Waiting for official placings after the running of the Devonport Cup. The favourite being Too Good. 4, 2 and 1. 4, 2 and 1 after the running of the McKillop Insurance's Devonport Cup. The winner number 4, Blazinka's Flyer.
Well, Ted, Blazinka's Flyer, the more fancied of your 2 runners, what sort of chance do you give her?
Oh, well, you know, I just hope that he can have a bit more luck with the box draw, but he's a champion dog, so, you know, as I said, a bit of luck, and I think he'll go a lot better than what he has in the last 2 starts anyway.
Now, chasing home the Spectre, obviously a good run?
Yeah, he didn't dish the issue. He kept trying, and he's always a chance because he's just such a fantastic dog.
What is his record?
Oh, as far as starts to wins, I think he's won about 25 out of about 34 or something. So, you know, he holds a track record at Devonport, and he's won a couple of major races, the Gold Cup at Hobart and the Devonport Cup and a couple of other races, and he's performed well on the mainland. He ran second in the Warrigal St Leger, and that was a great effort, so we just hope that he can keep up the good work in finals.
Yeah, 2 records broken in the semis. Can you come out and beat that time in the final?
Oh, well, I'd like to, but we'll just, you know, as I said, he's a special dog, and he might do something special next week.
Moving up, or they've moved up quickly. They're set to run now. Egyptian Doll, the inside runner. Diamond Classic is off the track in 8 and they're set. Racing. Egyptian Doll away only fairly. From the outside, Diamond Classic began well, and so did Molly Special. And those 3 go to the first corner together. Diamond Classic came out and bumped Molly Special again, and now getting to the lead. Egyptian Doll shows the way down the back by 3. Diamond Classic is running second. Summer Cascade going for the inside run. Molly Special behind them. Then followed further back by Select Lynch, and then followed fairway back in the field by Bobby Rose on the home turn. And Egyptian Doll is still the leader. Going back to the inside is Molly Special and flying Summer Cascade, but Egyptian Doll leads throughout and wins. Second in the race was Summer Cascade. Tight for third. Running on was Bobby Rose. Select Lynch was up there. Then followed further back by Diamond Classic, Vital Lady and Storm Peak amongst the last. A very roughly run race, but gee, the time is slow compared with the others. 32.04.
Well, Peter, you've got the outsider in the field, Egyptian Doll. You'll be hoping for a good performance?
Yeah, well, we've been looking for inside boxes preferably, but she's got everything against her, of course. Wife and I were set out to make the final because she comes from a classic line of cup finalists, and that's what we're very pleased because we bred her, and we've bred a mother and a grandmother, so we're sort of really pleased that way.
And they won some good races between them?
Yeah, well, her grandmother ran second in Adelaide Cup, and she was a brilliant bitch in Victoria, and her mother run third in the South Australian Oaks, and also run third in the Warragul Cup and won the Rose Bowl Classic in Victoria. So she comes from a very, very good line of dam line, and her sire, Chariot Supreme, is a leading sire in the country. So we're optimistic, but when you've got champions such as the Spectre, Blazenka's Fly, Hindu Flame in the race, and Helena Level, well, she's got everything against her, but you never know what happens in finals.
No doubt you're looking for her to jump in front and lead all the way.
Yes, well, that's what we're hoping on. I haven't really given her much preparation during the series because it is a hard series, so I'm inclined to put more pressure on them when they get to the final. I think they need the hard work when they make the final, so this week she'll probably have another hard gallop, and that should just about top her off. And if they run about 31.5 in the race, which I probably don't think they will, but if they run around about that, she's a definite place chance. But if they go track record time, well, she's probably, if she beats a couple home, well, I'll be ecstatic.
She's a Simon inside, and they're racing. Beginning best in the centre of them was Smart Aim, but there's a lot of pace out wide. Summer Cascade is going to burn them off. Smart Aim shuffle back to second last now, and last Bundini. Up with 300 to go, and the leader Summer Cascade, and certainly the one to beat. About 3 lengths now in front of Vital Lady. Demon Jack is running third. Then She's a Simon, Electric Jet, followed by Bundini, Smart Aim, and Chloe Glider is last of all, but this will win by as far as you can kick your hat on the home turn. Summer Cascade straightens up and down to the line he comes to win it by, or make it 8 or 9 lengths. Second Vital Lady, up for third Bundini, then followed by She's a Simon. Next then back through the field came Smart Aim, followed by Chloe Glider well back with Demon Jet, and Electric Jet one of the last home, and a very, very fast run of 31-31. 31-31, 5, 4 and 2. The winner number 5, Summer Cascade, second 4 Vital Lady, and third 2 Bundini, 5, 4, 2, 31-31.
Well, good, but Summer Cascade in trouble early, but managed to qualify for the final.
Yeah, very pleasing. Found a little bit more trouble than what I hoped for, but with such a great trial, he kept coming, and it was really good to make the final.
They're drawn in an awkward box tonight in 3. What box are you hoping for in the final?
I don't really think it'll matter. Just as he really needs clear, and I think the early pace will find him out in the final, but I think the outside will suit him better out the 8, because he's not a great sprinter early. He's got to stay out of trouble, and he will run on all right.
At a time last night, 32.04, and his time in the heat was 31.31, which is not that far away from the fastest times run in the semis.
No, he's a completely different dog on the law. If he can find an early position in the running in the final, he is very strong at the end. He is an outside chance of running the first 3.
And who do you see as the main dangers?
Obviously the Spectre. He's a great greyhound. He's really got good field sense. Blazenka's Flyer, of course. He really needs a little bit more luck with the box draw. They've got to be the main 2 dangers.
Waiting at the end, inside runner Hindu Flame, favourite Helena Level off the track in 8, set to run. And away they go, all beginning fast, very fast was Young Sam, and he's burning up towards the leader. Going with him, Going National, and Helena Level's going around the outside at the first corner. Going National leads up to the 300. In second place, Young Sam, then Blue Ziggy, followed by getting into the clear Hindu Flame. The favourites very wide, Helena Level, and the other one shot right away, Going National. He's out 6 in front. Hindu Flame gets to second, Helena Level, then followed by Blue Ziggy, well back to Opal Crusher, but Going National is well clear, and Going National is going to bolt in. Hindu Flame second, third Helena Level, then followed by Perfect Fine Blue Ziggy. Young Sam was next, followed by Opal Crusher, and Lynn's Chariot was last home in a very, very good run of 29.92. 29.92. Very, very good run indeed. A very, very popular win on the part of Going National. Dottie Chaplin, one of the great workers here at White City, and that would be a very, very popular win. Number 3, the winner, Going National. The judge calling for a photo for second and third. I think you'll find Hindu Flame second, And Helena Level, who raced very, very wide tonight. It's the widest I've seen her run. She was doing an Opal Crusher down the back, actually. She was right off the track and never really got into the event.
Good evening everyone. Welcome to the Peter Jackson Launceston Cup. The first of the runners in tonight's final is Tiv's Girl. Tiv's Girl is the baby of the field at just 21 months. Her heat win came from this box number 1 in the time of 31.37 and a semi-final win in 31.70. 6 wins and 6 placings from 15 starts. It has the speed to lead all the way from box 1. Number 1, Tiv's Girl, and the young lady escorting Tiv's Girl is Christy Dunn. Now number 2 is Egyptian Doll, being led by Claire Cassidy, a winner of 8 starts. Egyptian Doll, 4 on this track, comes from a damn line of successful classic finalists and a semi-final win in the time of 32.04. And number 3 is being escorted by Amanda McClinigan, whose father trains this greyhound. Helena Level has won from 452 metres to 722, ran third in last year's final, a heat winner and a semi-final winner in the time of 31.13, winning by 8 lengths. Now a kennel mate to Helena Level is Perfect Find, Rachel Groves, the young lady battling with the sign. Perfect Find ran 4th in last year's Peter Jackson Launceston Cup, won the Arnott Harper distance final over 722 metres, won its heat defeating Blazenka's Flyer. And speaking of Blazenka's Flyer, the Devonport Cup winner, Blazenka's Flyer is a track record holder on the Devonport course, 3-state winner in Victoria, New South Wales and Tasmania, and has won 21 races. Now the favourite in the ring and on the TAB is the Spectre, Donna Mulligan escorting the favourite, the Spectre. The Spectre has broken the track record in his heat and semi-final. The heat win in the time of 31.20 and the semi-final in 31.11. Ran third to behind Blazenka's Flyer in the Devonport Cup, 14 wins and 8 placings from 26 starts. And number 7 is Summer Cascade, Strong performer who has won 5 races from distances over 580 to 590, 14 victories to his credit, and a 10-length heat winner in the time of 31:31. And last but not least, the winner of 33 races, Hindu Flame, the 1989 Ansett Greyhound of the Year and runner-up in the Launceston Cup last year. Hindu Flame ran second behind Helena Level in the semi-final at the time of 31.13. So as you can see, a magnificent field for this year's final of the Launceston Peter Jackson Cup final. We'd like to put your hands together for all the finalists and wish them the best in the final.
Final of the Peter Jackson Launceston Cup. Tibbs Girl into 1, Egyptian Doll, Helena Level, Perfect Fine, Blazinka's Flyer, The Spectre, Summer Cascade and Hindu Flame, they're all in. Light Tibbs Girl inside, about to break. Racing, Tibbs Girl got away well out wide, Hindu Flame began. Tibbs Girl second, Hindu Flame is third, The Spectre got to fourth, then followed further back by Egyptian Doll. Next then is Summer Cascade, well back to Helena Level and Perfect Find. The Spectre off the back and Blazinka's Flyer in front, Hindu Flame in second place, then followed by The Spectre and Tibbs Girl on the home turn. Blazinka's Flyer in front, Hindu Flame the outsiders mowing him down. Blazinka's Flyer in front, Hindu Flame lunging, Blazinka's Flyer. Blazinka's Flyer a long neck to Hindu Flame, The Spectre third, then Helena Level followed further back by Summer Cascade. Next home Egyptian Doll, Perfect Find and Tibbs Girl was one of the last home. Number 5 is the winner, Blazinka's Flyer. The Devonport Cup winner hadn't had a lot of luck in the heat and semis. Tonight he's jumped in front and he's gone on to win. Second, number 8, Hindu Flame, second for the second year in succession. And third home to number 6, The Spectre, 5, 8 and 6, 31-30, 5, 8, 6 in the final of the Launceston Cup.
Thanks, Garrett. I'm sure you'll all join with me in congratulating both Darryl Carey and the Medhurst family for the brilliant front-running performance of Blazenka's Flyer. Brilliant performance by the Devonport Cup winner, returning the time of 31:30. Hindu Flame second for the second year running, and third the favourite, number 6, the Spectre. To make the presentations for this year's Peter Jackson Launceston Cup, the magnificent first prize of $8,000, we call upon the State Manager of Peter Jackson, Mr. Graham Lee.
I'm not disappointed.
Thank you very much, Shane. Mr. Bullock, members of the Launceston Greyhound Racing Club, your committee, it gives me great pleasure to be here this evening to make the presentation to the winner of the 1990 Peter Jackson Launceston Cup. And I would just like to say that we're very proud to be associated with your club, Mr. Bullock. We have a tremendous relationship, and I certainly hope that this relationship and our sponsorship will continue for many years to come. I'd now like to call on Mr. Carey to come forward and collect the cheque for $8,000 for his magnificent dog, Blazenka's Flyer. Congratulations.
You've got to polish it to do this, Darren.
Firstly, I'd like to thank Launceston Greyhound Racing Club for the great promotion of the race, and Peter Jackson for the sponsorship, all the other runners in the race. But most thanks must go to Ted and his father for the great work and confidence they showed in the dog. And going back to the rearing days, I'd like to thank my mum a great deal for all she's helped me, and Barry and Glenda Slater and Max and Diane Williamson. Thank you.
Second place getter, again it's the bridesmaid and not the bride. As Mrs. Ivory said, runners up again for the second time, but apparently this is the 4th time that they've been second in this particular race. So Reg, let's hope that 1991 we can see you up here again winning that number 1 cheque. Congratulations to you and wife. 5 times tonight, he said. Well done.
Thanks, Graham.
Yeah, Reg.
Thank you.
You going to make a speech?
Yeah, I suppose I better, if the dog had been as good as Gypsy Lee was when he played football, he would have won it, but he was just lacking that a little wee bit. Good luck to Maddie, and I hope his father's down at the pub down Hobart shouting well. Matter of fact, about time I go down and join in with him, but I've run 5 seconds and a third in this race. It's one I'm not destined to win, I don't think. So all the luck to the winner, and maybe we'll be here next year.
Well done, Rex.
Thank you.
The third place getter, the Spectre, Mr. Leo Burnett. Congratulations, Leo. $800, thanks, check later on. And your cup. Oh, good. Well done.
I'd just like to congratulate the winner and the runner-up, and I'm happy to run third to him. Thank you.
Well done,
Ladies and gentlemen, the place getters in the 1990 Peter Jackson Launceston Cup. Now, before we finish the presentation, we call upon the chairman of the Launceston Greyhound Racing Club, Mr. Paul Bullock.
Thank you, Shane. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to thank the owners and trainers of the 56 dogs that participated in the series. We had a wonderful final. I'd like to thank all the ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls that came here tonight to make tonight a success. We hope to see you back. And I'd just like to thank Mr. Graham Lee from Peter Jackson for their undenying support of greyhound racing in Launceston, to the Peter Jackson Company, and to Graham himself, because he does a tremendous amount of work here. I'd just like to say thank you very much.